Hello, dear children. How are you? All are busy. Yes, we are busy in writing our classworks and reading the lessons. So, what was your first lesson? Yes, please, any one of them tell what is your first lesson? The mystery of the whispering ghost. So, how was the story? Interesting, no? Good. Then we had, yes, please you tell me what was the second one? The second one was the story of Medusa and Athena. Where? The story of Medusa and Athena. Then we had a poem, that is, learn to be grateful. We should be grateful for everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the children, you all. So, when you go for somewhere like market and all, you buy some things like a frock or shoes or bangles. Do you purchase by your own wish or you ask others? When you are selecting something, do you ask your friends? Do you ask your cousins? Yes. If they tell you to take red one, will you take red one or will you take your favorite color? Example, you think your favorite color is pink. Okay. And you took your cousins to the market. There were two frocks. One is pink and one is red. Your friends are telling you to take red color. They tell you that you take red color, it looks nice for you. But your favorite color is pink. So do you take pink color or red color? Most of them take red color because all are putting a pressure on you. They are forcing you to do that. Yes, we do always on others forces. Whenever we want to do something, but we won't like that. But others are saying forcibly, so we do it. Sometimes it is good. Yes, sometimes if they are forcing to do, then we do it, then it is good. But sometimes some friends are there who force you to do the wrong things. We'll take one example. You will go to the market. Yes, and you have 5 rupees. You have 5 rupees. You go to the shop or the market with your friends. You want a pencil now. You want a pencil, so you went to the shop to bring a pencil with your friend. But your friend says, hey, why do you take a pencil? Take a chocolate. We both will share. Or you take a biscuit or chocolate. He tells you, take a chocolate, don't take pencil. Then what will you do? If you take a pencil, you can write. Or will you take a chocolate by your friend's force? I hope everyone will take a pencil only. Because you need it to write. Yes. And chocolate is also not good for health. So, sometimes friends help us in a proper way. Sometimes they force us to do wrong things. So, having a good friends is important. Make a friendship who help you to do something well. Don't have a friends or don't do the things by friends force or any others force wrong things. Understood? Okay. Today here school breaks up. School breaks up means finish. We have a short break, lunch break. Yes, that is break up. School breaks up. After writing the exams in the month of March, you will get the school breakup. That means some days holiday. After Saturday, you will get a break on Sunday and you will come to school on Monday. So same here, the school breaks up. The story is school breaks up. In this lesson we have 4 boys. Yes, one is Swaminathan, one is Rajam, Shankar, Mani. Swaminathan has 4 friends. There are total 5 boys. Swaminathan is having 4 friends. One first friend name is Shankar, Rajam, Mani and the P. So Shankar is always moody. That means he will be always thinking. Rajam is a fast writer and he is little bit intelligent also. And Mani is also his friend, and one more is P. He is little bit lazy boy. So who are the friends of Swaminathan? Shankar, Rajam, Mani and the P. These are 4 friends of Swaminathan. So who is Swaminathan now? Swaminathan is a 10 or 12 years old boy. Same your classmate. Yes, he is like your classmate. Same your aged. Once he goes to write the exam. When he goes to write the exam, he did not write the answer long. He wrote only 1 line answer. Okay. Why he wrote 1 line answer means he did not think too much about it. Just he read the question. Okay, finish. He wrote only 1 line answer. Then he saw the time, it was still half an hour to finish. The exam was till 5 o'clock. 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 3 hours exam, and it was to finish at 5 o'clock. 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮುಗಿಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಆದರೆ ಅವನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, 4:15 ತನಕ ಬರೀತಾನೆ. ಹಂಗೋ ಹಿಂಗೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಅವನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕೂಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಪೇಪರ್ ಹೊರಡ್ಸ್ಕೋತ ಕುಂತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೂಪರ್ವೈಸರ್. When supervisor comes, he will do like acting, like writing. When sir goes, he sees that 1 or 2 boys gave the paper. So Swaminathan also gave the paper and went out of the class. But his friends, Rajam was still writing fast. He was writing like a machine. And Shankar was also reading the answer again, reading the question paper. Again and again he was reading and writing it. Mani has finished his paper. He was just thinking one more answer, how to write it. Mani was thinking. And there was a P who was just checking his answer, whether I wrote correct or not, in the last half an hour. But Swaminathan came out. Then Swaminathan friends came out. After some time, Swaminathan's friends came out. There was a story in the question. So he asked, what did you write the last question? The question was, what is the moral of the story? There was one story in the question, and after the story there was a question, what is the moral of the story? So he was not knowing. He did not think, Swaminathan did not think about that story. That story was, there was a Brahmin. The story in the question paper was, there was a Brahmin in the village. He was going nearby the river. Yes, ನದಿ ದಂಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ನದಿ ದಂಡಿಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಾ, ಒಂದು ಹುಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹುಲಿ ಕೈಯಾಗ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಒಂದು ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್. The tiger was having a golden bangle. Tiger will call the Brahmin, hey Brahmin, I have a golden bangle and I will give you, come this side. The Brahmin said, oh no Baba, it is a tiger, very dangerous. So he said, no. Then once again the tiger told, hey, I have a golden bangle, come, I will give you. I will not do anything harmful for you. Come and take a bangle. Once again Brahmin thought, oh, so easily I will get a golden bangle, and he is telling he will not eat me. So what he did, he just jumped into the river. and he swim and he was going to take a bangle. Suddenly the tiger opened his mouth and it scratched the Brahmin and he ate the Brahmin. The tiger ate the Brahmin. So what is the moral now? We should not be greedy. We should think again and again before someone says us. ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾರೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ 10 ಸರ್ತಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಮಾರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್? ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ classmates came out of the examination hall. So Swaminathan asked his classmates, hey, what you wrote the answer for the last question? His classmate said, no, I have written 1 page. Then Swaminathan said, hey, you fool, why you wrote? Then he told, you don't know, the sir has explained in the class, you should not be that never love of gold cost the Brahmin his life. So the love of gold cost the Brahmin his life. ಸೊ ಬಂಗಾರದಿಂದ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ನೆನಪಿಲ್ಲೇನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ದೆನ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ಥಾಟ್, ಓ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ he started waiting there for his friends. Then a little later Rajam and Shankar came. Then the Swaminathan asked them, how was your paper? Then they told, fine. Then again they asked Swaminathan. Rajam and Shankar asked Swaminathan, how was your paper? ನಿನ್ನ ಪೇಪರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೋಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್, ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ಸೆಡ್. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಅಫ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಫ್ ತಮಿಳ್ ಸೈಡ್ ರಾಜಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನಂಗೆ ತಮಿಳ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಭಾಳ ಅಂಜಿಕೆಯಪ್ಪ, ನನಗೆ ತಮಿಳ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೂ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದು ನಾನು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಶಂಕರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನೀ ಪಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಚಲೋ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he wrote too much. That means correctly, neatly, slowly he wrote everything. Then look here, Swaminathan said, why? Some fools have written a page for the moral question. So Swaminathan said to Rajam, ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ರಾಜನ್ಗೆ, ಶಂಕರ್ಗೆ, ನೋಡಿಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಹುಡುಗರು ಹುಚ್ಚರ, ಅವ್ರು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಪೇಜ್ ಬರ್ದಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಆವಾಗ ರಾಜಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಾನಂತೂ ಹಾಫ್ ಪೇಜೇ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ರೋಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 3/4 ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪೇಜ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಹಾಫ್ ಪೇಜ್ಗಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಶಂಕರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ಹಾಫ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ದೀನಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ರೋಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಹಾಫ್. ಸೊ ಅರ್ಧಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ದೆನ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅರ್ಧ ಪೇಜೇ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು? ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾ ಅರ್ಧ ಪೇಜ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಫುಲ್ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ನೋಡಿ ಇವನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ಅರ್ಧ ಪೇಜ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಥಿಂಕ್, ಆರ್ ವಿ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆರ್ ರಾಂಗ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾಥನ್ ರೋಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 line. He would have told to his friends, I wrote 1 line answer. But he told lie. Yes, telling a lie is bad habit. So let us see now. Yes, now let us see the lesson and read some new words. Yes, we will get some new words today and we will make a list of new words. Okay. So here are some situations. I will read it and you say what you will do if you are there. ನೀವು ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಆ ಜಾಗದಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಟ್ ಎ ಶಾಪ್. ನೀವೊಂದು ಅಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರಿ. ವಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನಫ್ ಮನಿ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿ. ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ರೊಕ್ಕ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾನು ತೊಗೋತಿದ್ದೆ ಡೈರಿ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಒಂದು ಹುಡುಗ. ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನೋ ಬಿಗ್ ಡೀಲ್. ಇರಲಿ ತಗೋ, ಈಗ ಉದ್ರಿ ತಗೋ, ಮತ್ತು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಡೋಂತಂತ. ದ ಶಾಪ್ ಕೀಪರ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈವನ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡು, ಉದ್ರಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀದಾ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡು. ಸರ್ ದುಕಾನ್ದವ್ರೇನು, ಶಾಪ್ ಕೀಪರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ಶಾಪ್ಕೀಪರ್ ನೋಡೋಲ್ಲಾಗ್ಯಾನ, ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲ್ಲಿ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿನೇ ಅದ, ಅದು ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಒಂದದ, ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಸುಮ್ಮ ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡು, ಶಾಪ್ಕೀಪರ್ ಏನು ನೋಡೋಲ್ಲಾಗ್ಯಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಕಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ? ಹಾಂ, 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ತಿಂತಿದ್ರು, ಅಥವಾ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ನೇ ಕಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರಿ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ we will take 5 rupees chocolate. Yes, then you all are very good. Now once again we have here one more story. Because that is very wrong to steal or to borrow. ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ರದ್ದು ಹೇಳಲಾರ್ದೆ ಕೇಳಲಾರ್ದೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು very bad habit. Here is one more story. You are nervous, so when teacher calls you to come and sing on the stage, how do you feel? Abba, say shaking your hands, getting sweat and shaking your legs and all. Yes, I know miss, I don't want to go, I will not sing, I don't know singing. Yes, you will do. You are nervous about performing a song on the stage, but your friends, what they will tell? Hey, no, we will support you, go on the stage. They will say, you know. Same here also, you are nervous about performing a song on the stage. Your friend says, come on, do it, you have a great voice, we will be there to cheer you on. Then what will you do? Yes, if your friends are supporting to you, you will go and sing, or you will do some acting or some performance. So there are two types of friends. We have to think which is right and which is wrong. If they are telling to do wrong things, we should think it whether it is right or wrong. If it is right, then okay. If it is wrong, don't do it. Yes, always we have to think. Okay, now here we have the story school breaks up. Okay, with dry lips, parched throat. So there was a little bit cold. There was cold, but he was feeling hot, and his throat was dry. When you sit and write for 3 hours an exam, your throat gets dried, and dried lips also. With dry lips, parched throat, and ink-stained fingers. Stained means kali. ಕೈಗೆ ಇಂಕ್ ಹಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದು? ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. So, and ink-stained fingers, Swaminathan strode out of the examination hall on the last day. So, Swaminathan came out of the class, out of the examination. It was a last exam, and before half an hour. All were writing still, but he came half an hour before out of the classroom. Standing in the veranda, he turned back and looked into the hall and felt slightly uneasy. He came to the ground. Veranda means the ground, school ground. He turned back. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗೆ ಇರಪ್ಪ, ನಾನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಾನೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬರೇ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಕುಂತಾಗ ನಾನು ಬರಬಾರ್ದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು. He would have felt more comfortable if all the boys had given their papers as he done. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಚಲೋ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾನೆ. 20 minutes before time. 20 minutes was there still time, but he gave the paper and came out of the examination hall. His friends Rajam, Shankar, Mani and P were writing the exam still. With his left shoulder resting against the wall, Shankar was lost to the world. Here there was a Shankar. Who is Shankar here? Yes, he is Shankar. He was writing. He just shoulder resting against the wall. ಗೋಡೆಗೆ ಭುಜ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಕೂತು ಬರೀತಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ. ಶಂಕರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಎಸ್, ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆರಾಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೀತಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ರಾಜಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಷೀನ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಾಜಮ್. ಎಸ್, he was writing the exam fast, Continuous. Without seeing here and there, he was writing. Mani was still gazing at the rafters. Behind Rajam, there was a Mani here. He was writing the exam. Scratching on his chin, he is thinking how taking the pen and keeping on the cheek, head scratching here and there and thinking and writing. And there was one more friend. Who was he? Yes, his name was P. P was leaning back in his seat revising the answers. So behind Mani, here one more there was there. He was Mani. Behind Mani there was P. P was writing the exam and he was just revising. After writing the exam, what you will do? You will take your papers and check the question answers whether they are right or wrong. Yes. So same he was also doing. Okay. Tomorrow in the next video we will see the next page. Okay. Read these pages before attending the next class. And we will discuss this later in our next class. Yes. If you have a book, then fine. If you don't have, just buy the books and read the lesson. It's very interesting what happens next. Okay. Thank you for watching, my children. Have a nice day. Have a good time. Bye for today. Keep watching.
With dry lips, parched throat, and ink-stained fingers, Swaminathan strode out of the examination hall on the last day. Standing in the veranda, he turned back and looked into the hall and felt slightly uneasy. He would have felt more comfortable if all the boys had given their papers as he had done 20 minutes before time. With his left shoulder resting against the wall, Sankar was lost to the world. Rajam had become a writing machine. Mani was still gazing at the rafters, scratching his chin with the pen. The P was leaning back in his seat, revising his answers. Swaminathan suddenly wished that he had not come out so soon. But how could he have stayed in the hall longer? The Tamil paper was set to go on till 5 o'clock. He had found himself writing the last line of the last question at 4:30. The sixth answer was the best of the lot. It took only a minute to answer it. The question was, what moral do you infer from the story of the Brahmin and the tiger? A Brahmin is passing along the edge of a pond. A tiger hails him from the other bank and offers him a gold bangle. The Brahmin at first declines the offer, but when the tiger protests its innocence and sincerity and insists upon his taking the bangle, he wades through the water. Before he could hold out his hand for the bangle, he is inside the tiger. Swaminathan had never thought that this story contained a moral. But now he felt that it must have one, since the question paper mentioned it. He took a minute to decide whether the moral was, we must never accept a gold bangle when it is offered by a tiger, or love of gold bangle cost one's life. He saw more logic in the latter and wrote it down. After writing, he had looked at the big hall clock. Half an hour more. What had he to do for half an hour? but he felt awkward to be the first to go out. He had found it hard to kill time. He had looked wistfully at the veranda outside. If only he could pluck up enough courage to hand in the paper and go out, he would have no more examinations for a long time to come. He could do what he pleased. He had seen the supervisor observing him and had at once pretended to be busy with the answer paper. He had looked at the clock again, thinking that it must be nearly 5 now. It was only 10 minutes past 4:30. He saw 2 or 3 boys giving up their papers and going out and felt happy. He briskly folded the paper and wrote on the flap the elaborate inscription: Tamil, Tamil, W.S. Swaminathan. First Form A section. Albert Mission School, Malgudi, South India, Asia. The bell rang. In 2s and 3s, boys came out of the hall. What have you written for the last question? Swaminathan asked a classmate. Which? The moral question. Don't you remember what the teacher said in the class? Love of gold cost the Brahmin his life. Where was gold there? Swaminathan objected. There was only a gold bangle. How much have you written for the question? 1 page, said the classmate. Swaminathan did not like this answer. He had written only a line. What? You should not have written so much. A little later, he found Rajam and Sankar. Well, boys, how did you find the paper? How did you find it? Sankar asked. Not bad, Swaminathan said. I was afraid only of Tamil, said Rajam. Now I think I am safe. I think I may get passing marks. No, certainly more. A class, Sankar said. Look here, Swaminathan said. Some fools have written a page for that model question. I wrote only 3/4 of a page, Rajam said. And I only a little more than half, said Sankar, who was an authority on these matters. I too wrote about that length, about half a page, lied Swaminathan as a salve to his conscience, and believed it for the moment. R.K. Narayan.